Yo, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today you join us in Carwow Barracks with a GM team with our Carwow, and basically we're racing the fastest electric car in the world. So today is going to be a very, very interesting day. Stay tuned and let's see what happens. Right, so I've got Jürgen here. Jürgen, come over here. What is going on today? Can you explain to the people watching?
So today we've been invited by Carwow to race a couple of special cars. I don't know if you've already said which cars.
I haven't yet.
They do chop and change stuff, but there is some seriously fast cars going around. We've got Parf's GTR Stealth. We've got the Jun R1 that we haven't had a lot of testing, so we're going to take this opportunity to test it on the strip because we've got free access to a runway. We've got the Lambo that we had a fuel pressure issue at OG battles, so we'll fix that and we're going to test that and let's see what happens.
Before the race begins, I want to know what you think is going to win. Guess for the day, I want you guess.
I would like a GM car to be the fastest car.
That's what I would like. Too. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're now on the airfield. Do some dialing in. First, we've got the Lambo. So we've got Romain and Ryan. Ryan's the main guy at Cyvex. Romain's the main guy at Racecal. And they're tuning the car live, as you can see. They're dialing in the launch control. So let's see what happens. As you can see, we've got Romain and Jürgen in Stealth GTR, and we've got Ryan in the Lambo, and we've got Jimmy and Matty on the Jun R1. I'm going to get Jürgen to give you an update on what they're doing, but I know they're very busy at the moment. Yeah, is that off that? It's the black mark of GV. So we've had to retire the two GTRs, and basically it's the Lambo versus the Rimac. So we've got Matt Watson and Jürgen.
Yeah.
What's the story today?
So we've been out testing the Lambo, the Jun R1 and Stealth GTR that have you seen before in the video. The Jun's just too much power. I think it's going to be dangerous, especially when we're racing a Rimac that's weighing 3 million. I don't want to wipe it out.
It's only 2 million.
So,
That's all.
yeah, so it's a bit risky. If I had a bit more time, we'd maybe been able to dial it in.
Personally, for me, I prefer the Lambos. I prefer that platform than the GTRs. The GTRs are always floating a little bit. Unless you're on a prep surface, we're not. They always have this feeling that they're always spinning a bit, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't like it.
You just seen it before, didn't you? We literally just went sideways, didn't we?
Can you tell us a little bit about this Rimac?
So it's a Rimac Nevera. It's an electric hypercar. It's got 1,914 horsepower, 2,360 newton meters of torque. They are quite heavy though, because it's got like this huge battery pack on it, like 120 kilowatt hours. So it weighs in at 2.3 tons.
Yeah, it's a heavy car.
But the difference between like the Rimac and these internal combustion engine cars is that it's got a really good like traction control system. You know, on these, like if you've got traction on, it's cutting the ignition, so you're a bit down on power, and then it's got to pick back up again and go, falls in and out of boost. With that, what it does, it can sense the slip, and even though like the slightest bit of slip, it just dials the power back so quickly that you never feel it slip.
Yeah.
It just reduces the power, so it always manages its traction just way better than something like this.
So is that car straight when you go up the strip?
Oh God, yeah.
So just,
I mean, a little bit, you feel it do that a bit, but it's got torque vectoring, and you feel like each wheel just like finding where the grip is.
Yeah.
I mean, my mum, seriously, she's 75, could launch the Rimac and maybe even beat you in that.
There we go. New technology for the win. Right.
Let's begin.
Yeah,
Cool.
let's do it.
Thanks, Matt.
What will win in a drag race between a Rimac Nevera and a tuned Lamborghini Huracan? Well, we're going to find out, because I'm going to race them over the standing quarter mile. Because I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Carwow. Buy, sell,
Carwow.
So let me tell you about this Rimac Nevera. It has 4 electric motors, so you've got all-wheel drive. In fact, it's got torque vectoring across axles and all kinds of craziness. What's even more crazy though is the total system power output of 1,914 horsepower and 2,360 newton meters of torque. However, it is quite heavy. It's got a large battery pack, 120 kilowatts. The result is that this car weighs in at around 2.3 tons. It's also rather expensive. It's about £2 million, this thing. Now, this particular car I'm sat in right here is a production version of the Rimac Nevera. However, they use it as their test vehicle, hence the racing seats and the electronics that are in the car. It's the same underneath though, there's no advantage to this for the drag racing. Maybe even a disadvantage because it's a bit heavier because of the testing equipment. Anyway, let's find out about that Lamborghini from the chap who's driving it. It's Jürgen from JM Imports.
Hello Jürgen, how are you?
Hi, Matt. Thanks for having us on the show. I'm good.
So Jürgen, tell me about the car you're in.
We are in a Lamborghini Huracan 5.2 litre GM 1800R conversion that we do at our shop.
Just quickly summarise the work that you've done and the results.
So this has got a fully built engine, fully built gearbox, it got turbos, Cyvex ECU, fuel system, drive shafts,
Clutches, differentials.
1800 horsepower, 1500 newton meters.
Wow. And obviously that is lighter than this car. I think the weight's, about 1600 with fluids?
Yeah, that's it, 1650 I think with fluids, that's correct.
Now if you want to compare the stats of the cars side by side, just quickly pause the video. Now before we go any further, if you're thinking about buying a car, you probably need to sell your current car, and you can do both the buying and the selling through Carwow. We'll help you choose the right car for you and make sure you get it for a fair price from one of our trusted dealers, but you can also sell your current car through us just by simply uploading some photos, giving a brief description, and then dealers all across the country will bid on your car. Pick the highest offer, they'll come to your house, take the car away. It's completely free and very easy. Now if you want to find out more about all of that process, click on the pop-out banner up there or follow the link in the description below to go to Carwow. Alternatively, just wait till after this video and then simply Google "Help Me Carwow" and we will help you change your car. Now before we race, what we're going to do is the customary Carwow sound check. So I'm going to get Jürgen to rev up his Lambo.
Can I have a listen to what your exhaust sounds like? Can you rev it up?
Yeah, no problem.
That's pretty nice, that is.
Looking forward to listening to your noise.
Okay. That was off the limiter, by the way, and I think I've just ripped my throat apart with that.
Actually, Matt, when I heard the car before and it was coming down, it does actually sound quite nice, even though it's electric. But obviously, I don't know if you're going to
See that in the video.
I wish I'd thought of doing that instead of just like absolutely giving myself the worst ever sore throat. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the drag racing.
It's a Lambo, isn't it?
Oh, it's close. No, I'm pulling it now. You had a decent start by the look of it.
That was a good race, but not as quick as you, buddy.
I reckon you can be a bit quicker off the line. Would you like to have another try?
Let's go back and have another go.
I can run all day long. Well, until my battery runs out. It's not like a Tesla, it's not going to overheat. Whoa, come on, Rimac! It's close! Your reaction was better than mine then. That was a really good launch for you there, Jurgen. Do you know what though? That was so close. I wouldn't mind you just having one more go.
All right, Matt. I might have a little trick up my sleeve.
What is the trick?
Wait and see.
Okay.
What were you saying there, Ryan? You're going to turn the boost up a little bit.
Not me, Moran, mate. I'm just an observer.
So off Romain goes back with his computer to do some tweaking.
That's just stupid.
So ladies and gentlemen, I believe now is the last race between the Lamborghini and the Rimac. I don't know who they're rerunning. What happened there?
He lost. No, he didn't lose. Didn't lose, just a jump start.
So they're rerunning, yeah?
Rerunning.
Is this the last race?
We'll see.
Oh, it's a good one!
It's hard to see from here who won. Who won? No one knows.
Oh, it's a good one! Oh, here we go. Come on!
So is that 3 out of 3 Rimac?
That was a brilliant race. Your start, Jurgen, was on point. We were just level off the line. That couldn't have been better.
A good race, Matt, but just don't have the legs on you, mate. That car's rapid.
Still though, that is a lot less expensive and it ran this thing close. Thing is though, this is just easy to drive. Like I could just poodle around and then go mental! And then just poodle around again. It's all very easy, then mental! It's nuts. But also very serene at the same time. Love it. So then what exactly happened? Well, the Rimac won, completing the standing quarter mile in 8.5 seconds. The Lamborghini finished second. It took 8.7 seconds to do the quarter mile. Do you know what, Jurgen, before we get into the other races, would you like to have a little go in this? Have a go at launching it?
Yeah, Matt, that would be superb if I could. I would appreciate that.
Jürgen, have you ever driven an electric car before?
I haven't, no, Matt. This is my first experience.
Good way to start with a £2 million hypercar. What a way to lose your cherry. I mean, you're used to tune cars, which can be temperamental, let's be honest about it. This is just so easy. All you have to do is check that you've got it in drive over there.
Yeah, it's on D, yeah.
Okay, left foot on the brake, full the throttle.
Yeah.
And then just release the brake. And keep going, keep going. Keep going for the quarter mile. And that's it.
Wow. It's like, it just hits you, doesn't it? That's just so easy. So I'm driving like 2,000 horsepower GTRs, and like you seen earlier, like cars are just, you're fighting the cars up the track, and this just feels so easy.
I'll tell you what, just drive along a bit, just go on, speed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now floor it. And then back off. And then you're coasting again, floor it.
Wow, you can actually feel your face pulling back.
Anyway, let's get on with the racing. Okay then, Jürgen, we're going to do a rolling race from 30 miles an hour. We'll race to the half mile. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Pickup was amazing on the Lamborghini. Oh, come on! But now here we go. Your car did really well there, Jürgen. The pickup was impressive.
It was pretty good there, Matt, but it's still not as impressive as that Rimac.
Yeah, I was crossing the line around like 210, 220. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing again. This time though from 50 miles an hour, and Jürgen will be in third gear. 3, 2, 1.
It's so hard to see. Can you see?
Go. Now you see a bigger difference. That was good work again, but I think the gap was slightly larger this time, wasn't it?
For some reason, I think the Lambo seems to be better at a lower speed, and well, that car just picks up really well.
What was that, sorry, did you say?
A bit more
0
than
to 400 and what?
20.8.
Wow. What do you think of that, Jimmy?
Well, he's not quite 19, but
very quick.
Yeah, that's mine better. Yeah, that would be a goal. To go 1 mile under 20 seconds, that would be absolutely insane.
But you're going to be considered as the fastest production car now.
We already are. We are.
By a long way, because the previous one was a
Yes,
pad.
so no. We are talking about 400 and stuff, so we just got beaten up from 400, 0 to 400 by Koenigsegg again. We got the record also for that, so we need to claim that back one. But
Fastest EV production car, yeah.
yeah, fastest EV, but production car overall, in acceleration terms, yeah, quarter mile, 0 to 300, that we are the fastest. 9.2 seconds, 0 to 300, that's the fastest production car. On a normal surface with the...
Have you measured the 0, 400, 400, 0 or
Yes,
not?
that was 29.8, and that was the record. And then the Koenigsegg came after us 2 months later. They did 28.9. So we need to do it again.
Koenigsegg is hybrid, isn't he?
Yes, with our battery inside.
Is it?
So it doesn't hurt that bad.
Yeah. It's still it's not quite.
Yeah. It's like you let your child
Yeah.
get the win.
Do you know what? Just stay there a second, mate. It looks like you've been mowing grass with your car because there's a load of weeds in the front grille. It's really funny. Finally then, we're going to do a brake test from 100 miles an hour. Car that stops in the shortest distance wins. If you'd rather watch another drag race with this Rimac, click on the pop-out banner up there or for a link in the description below. If not, stay here for the test of the brakings. I just saw the weeds in his grill just fall out at the very end. Jürgen, that was very close, but you won that. Are you happy?
I've won something, mate, so yeah, I'm happy.
Mind you, your car is quite a bit lighter than this.
Yeah, well, that's worth a lot more money.
And it costs a lot more money as well, that's true. Like, this was epic. I mean, this car, it's so easy to drive, yet so insanely fast. It's incredible what Rimac have achieved with this. So yeah, huge thanks to them for lending us this car. Huge thanks to Jürgen. Go check out his tuning stuff. There's a link or in the description, jmimports, so go check them out.
So guys, that's today wrapped up, and what a day it's been today. Today I drove my first electric car, and it was a Rimac Navara for the first £3 million electric car. Can you believe it? It was like fastest electric car in the world. I was actually blown away. Is the Mac30 not the fastest electric car in the world?
No, according to the guys there, Rimac's just beat them.
Right. Anyway, you've probably seen the video in Carwow. Obviously, big thanks to Matt, big thanks to the boys at Rimac for giving us that opportunity to drive the Rimac. I raced it in my Lambo. It was a really good race. As you saw, I was using street tyres, so I didn't use my big tyres. I wanted to replicate street times, and I give it a good go, and I was really, really happy. I also had Carv's GTR there, and the Jun. As you seen in the video, the Jun was pretty leery, and we didn't have the time to dial that in, and also we didn't want to lose control. Not that I don't doubt my ability, but obviously there's a £3 million car next to it, and yeah, so that was decided not to use that. Half car again as well. We had to get the times a bit quicker, and because it's been set up as a 7.7 second car, to replicate that onto the road in terms of tyres, which would swap for street tyres, it took a little bit longer than what we wanted, and we had to make a decision. So the Lambo was going to be quicker and easiest to use for the day as well. We didn't want to have any risk with the GTR going side to side. Callum right now is cruising and driving
the Lambo. I feel like I'm in a game of Forza. Unbelievable.
So he's driving the Lambo one. We're in ethanol, probably about 1400 horsepower.
Can you, just because obviously I said in the video that our GM 1800, yeah, it's a 1800 horsepower Lambo. You weren't running that today, were you?
No, we're running 1600 horsepower today. It was a very hot day, and again, people who watch videos, this is why I like doing R&D in my cars. It was really hot today, and the voltage was dropping. So when we're running, we didn't have any obviously issues with Carwow today, but when we're trying to push it harder, we're having issues with voltage drop. So I've got a couple of ideas how to solve that. So, but you know, we're getting there slowly. On the dyno it's different. We just send it on the road. Loads of voltages play a part. So big thanks to Romain and Ryan as well who came today. Jimmy and Matt as well, and the boys at GM are back at the fort. We're looking after the shop. Jimmy had his first experience on the Lambo as well today. He loved that. And Matt also did. Matt actually had to go with the launch control at the second attempt.
Very impressed with Matt, mate. Very impressed with Matt.
Yeah, so second go, Matt had to go. I turned the boost down a little bit to about 1400 horsepower for Matt. Jimmy had to go at 1400 horsepower as well. I had it on 1600 today. It was a really close race, guys. I hope you've
enjoyed the video.
Loved our video and also enjoyed the Carwow video. Matt was a top bloke. Rimac guys are so cool as well. It was nice, like we're lost, right? And there's no animosity, there's nothing like that. It's like that's how it should be. You see stuff online where people want you to lose and fail, and you know, I just don't like that kind of thing. It's just not my persona. I lost fair and square. I've tried everything. I don't know if you've seen one of them, but I even tried to beat Matt on a launch. But that thing just, honestly, you just press the button and that's it, you're way gone. But yeah, so we're heading back to GM now. Matty's in the van, Jimmy's in the truck with the two GTRs.
The main question, JV, did you have fun?
I had fun. I needed today, I think. I've had a busy few months, I think. So I needed to get out today and to de-stress myself. I need to go out in cars and have a bit of fun, and I think I've de-stressed myself today. So
talking about going out in cars, what we've got coming up in about 23 days time, for those watching, GM Race Wars, get your tickets, £250. You tell him, Jackie, you tell him.
Yeah, the only thing with races, I don't know when this video is coming out, because obviously we have to wait for Carwow, so yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, so this might not be applicable, but let's see. Well, that's going to be a fantastic video and I cannot wait. Again, thanks to Carwow, all the guys at Carwow who always invite with me, we feel at home. Yeah, like I say, the weather held out. It was a bit damp and rainy. I guess we went out with a John and we had an issue with the clutch last time. The clutch was fine. We just couldn't put the power down. It was just, you'll see on the video, you'll understand. And yeah, Bob had a few goes as well. His car and this car, not Bob himself, but I tested them with remaining. That's a strong car, that. It's a strong car. But changing it from a 7.7 Santa Pod car onto surface takes a bit of time. So yeah, guys, keep subscribing because the content is going to continue flowing. I'm going to vary it as well. Stuff like this, car features, workshop updates, stuff for sale, just absolutely everything. We're just going to, you know, we're not going to be doing these daily videos anymore. It's a lot of work, but we'll try and get 1 or 2 out every week. And like I said, keep subscribing and see you later, guys.